This plan will require significant resources from the federal government.
That's the sound of big government. You would expect conservatives to compare the president and his economic rescue plan with maybe
A new deal for the American people.
FDR and the New Deal. But what's up with this? Linking the president with the old communist Soviet national anthem? And this.
We're into socialism now. Well, that's not our final destination. Our final destination is happy-faced fascism.
That's right, fascism. The big F-bomb has been dropped by Beck and others. Quinn Hillier, writing in the American Spectator, compares Obama's rescue plan to the economic policies of fascist Italy.
It first started with the takeover of the banks. And when you start taking over banks, you've done the very first step that Mussolini did. And again, every time you centralize power in that way, you start to erode freedom.
Liberals were quick to poke fun.
That's not tyranny. That's democracy. See, now you're in the minority. It's supposed to taste like a taco.
All joking aside, one academic says conservatives are spooked by the intervention of President Obama and even of President Bush, seeing it as a threat to the foundation of free market America.
What it does is bring back all the old Reagan-esque ideas about government being the problem, government interfering with your life, government taking away your freedoms.
The removal of General Motors' president was particularly upsetting to conservatives.
When you have the President of the United States in effect firing the head of a private company, you all of a sudden are no longer dealing with free enterprise.
Which raises the question, how will any of this name-calling play on Main Street?
To say fascist, autocrat, communist, dictator, those are very extreme terms. Most Americans don't buy that.
So far, at least, that's backed up by CNN's latest poll. 65% of all Americans say the increased government involvement in how businesses are run is just about right or could be increased. But that's not likely to cool the conservative rhetoric.
We have new media, new political media, and they encourage a kind of extremist language. They encourage what I call apocalypticism. Everyone you don't like becomes Hitler or Stalin.
And often that extremist rhetoric generates big ratings on TV and on the radio, and that translates into big money. Another reason to keep the rhetoric heated. Carol Costello, CNN, Washington.